Olé, 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 olé. Maghrib. We're going to win the World Cup. I'm telling you, I can see it. Us. I can see it. We're going to win the World Cup. We're winning the World Cup. Yes. We're going to win the World Cup, guys.
Just to put into perspective, like, this guy has come with an Australian shirt. He said, we're going to win the World Cup. He's talking about Ghana.
I never said about that. Apart from Ghana, I agree with you. Ghana, I agree with you, but I didn't pick our team to win the World Cup. But now I'm picking Dima Mother.
Hey, were you with us from the start? Be honest.
Yeah.
Sharif, no one was with you.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Hey, if you're with us from the start, I don't want to hear it.
Bro, you sound like a 40-year smoker, cuz. Wallahi, brother.
That chest bus, when I got COVID all over it, that moisty ass cough, bro.
Hey, how was the COVID, cuz? You recovered
base,
or what?
huh?
You recovered from the COVID?
I recovered, but I put my I spread it to my whole family first, and then I recovered.
They spread it nothing around.
Spread it everywhere, even to your cousins, come on.
How many
Everyone,
days?
that's my. I thought got it through me, yeah.
But the show never stops for me, Anna. Not like you, taking breaks.
What do you think this is, bro?
Is that hay fever,
You didn't get hay fever.
It's
I don't
hay
think
fever.
it's COVID, bro. I don't think it's COVID.
It's hay fever from yesterday, yeah?
I think it's strong hay fever.
I need the kit. Wallah, I'm waiting for Sharif to buy me the kit.
What the fuck are you waiting?
I ordered.
You ordered one?
Yeah, already ordered.
No, I'm
gonna give one to Amr too as well. Before you
Okay,
leave,
of course,
inshallah,
but-
come.
What a kid, wallahi.
We all said we're not going to get out of the group.
Whichever
Hey,
you
start this quickly, start this
whichever you get is
No,
better than
listen,
that.
you were right.
Morocco's one? I can fire.
Apparently now
It's
they're
the
gonna
best
give
one, wallahi.
six teams to African.
Yeah, I'm always
because they
right.
won,
Sharif.
bro. They're
I'm always right.
Sharif, what's the nickname? Atlas Lions?
Atlas
Lions.
What's Atlas?
Atlas is the mountains. The Moroccan mountains, guys.
I'm asking Sharif, why are you answering?
I'm Moroccan as well. I'm Moroccan too, guys.
Maghribi كمان.
How's it going, people? Welcome back to the Galacticoz podcast. We are back for another week of World Cup recap of this World Cup that just keeps giving. And today, we've got a lot of things to break down. This quarterfinals happened. There's a lot of games to review. Let's get into it. And we're also going to give predictions for the semifinals. Starting lineup for today, we've got Amir on this side. I'm expecting a lot of heat. That's why I put Amir on this side and you on that side.
I'm not going to get to work.
Amir needs protection today.
Yes, I do. I need Hassan.
He needs a protection, cuz.
Get off.
Go look after you, Amir. Don't worry.
Amir, Simba, Ravo. We had to get Sharif back after what happened yesterday.
Mabruk.
It doesn't go their way. Still early on. And Hassan coming back from one match suspension. It was
From the
an
injury.
injury.
From the injury, cuz.
From the injury. All right. Before we get going, a reminder to like the video and comment for the algorithm. Please do. And if you don't know this, we're actually on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts. So
Yeah, but don't go there because you can't hear
follow
us.
us there.
Because you can't hear us if you go on it, wallahi. Azam wasn't fixed it all now.
All right. Let's get started. The first game that we should probably review is Croatia versus Brazil. I'll quote what Amir said. Amir,
Yeah.
do you remember what you said?
Tell me.
Put you on the spot, wallahi.
Tell me.
That's just how much you waffle.
Tell me what I said.
You said it doesn't matter if
I said whoever comes through is going to go back
exactly.
home, yeah?
It doesn't matter if Japan or Croatia go through; they're just
But
gonna
to
go
be
home
honest,
anyways.
This is by far the biggest upset, I think.
You think so?
Why is it an upset, Azam?
You know why? I think by far Croatia is the team that like no one thinks. Mush, you say underdog, and they still have some attacking threat like Morocco. People say Morocco is underdog or something, but you guys still look so threatening going forward. I don't see that with Croatia.
I see it.
Let me
like
tell you
a
something about
plain
Croatia.
Jane
The
team.
Croatia has got the most, for me personally, the most balanced midfield in the World Cup, right now in the World Cup.
They keep the ball.
When we got the draw against them in the first game, I was happy. I'm like, it's a good result. Everyone was upset. I'm like, that's a good
Boring game.
result.
That's a boring game.
It was a boring game, yes,
Yeah.
but tactically we did our part.
There's a Croatian player.
Brozovic?
I'm gonna
The
mention
centre
his
back,
name.
the 20-year-old,
Yes.
the centre back.
You know what he did? He's not a centre back. He's a right back. You know what this guy did? He put Vinicius Jr. and Thiago Silva the whole Brazilian right side on his pocket, cuz.
Are you talking shit about Vinicius Jr.?
Yeah.
He's a Real Madrid
He put the whole team in his pocket.
player. Huh?
Juranovic. I've never seen a right back this good in a very, very long time, cuz.
Let's talk about the game. Croatia had one shot on target. You guys know that?
They're a horrible team to watch, bro.
They were
Let's
better,
be
cuz.
honest. I don't know if
They were better.
Did
If
you
you
guys
watch the
full
game, I watched the game.
You
I
watched
watched the full game. Croatia was way much better
Okay,
than
now
Brazil.
you got the kharif into
Wallahi,
Wallahi,
I don't know
way
what you're
much
talking
better.
about.
I tell you why. Substitutions, Brazil, they couldn't do nothing, cuz they have to substitute players, bringing players on, taking players out.
Neymar stuffed up the game for Brazil. If you actually watch
As
the game,
always, like
Wallah,
we said- like I said,
Wallah,
I
Neymar is
told
the most
you.
Neymar is the most overrated player. Wallah, you and your brother have to apologize to the world. Wallah, about the way you guys rave about him, bro.
No.
Wallah, he's
No, I'm sorry.
You know what Neymar does, bro? He actually slows down the play for them. Wallah, he does. And
No,
that
because
too.
the reason why he slows it down because he's the creative outlet. That's
No,
why he slows
bro.
it down to play that
Did
pass.
you see the goal?
Huh?
Did you see the goal that Neymar?
Who gave him the ball? Who gave him the ball for that
What
goal?
do you mean it's a good finish? He created
started
all that.
everything.
No, he didn't.
That was all him.
He didn't.
You watch him throughout the game?
Yes.
He's the type. When they're going forward, bro. He slows down the game for him. He's always trying to take on his man. He's always trying to.
That's part of
That's
football.
literally
that's his game.
that's literally every Brazilian.
He's got fast. He's got fast guys down the wing, bro.
Yeah.
Had Rafinha and Vinicius, but he just.
He's an attacking midfielder. Why does he need to be fast?
No, I'm saying he يفكر الكرة بسرعة. That's what he should do, bro. He shouldn't be holding the ball up, bro.
Even Rafinha did the same thing, cuz.
Rafinha was not that
No,
bad,
he
bro.
had a howler
Any
too.
team-
They took
any
him out
team-
straight away, cuz. He played only 50 minutes. He
Any
only
team-
played 50 minutes.
That right
team-
wing position for Brazil was a bit. You got Anthony and Rafinha. I don't think.
I like Anthony, bro.
Any
didn't wanna
team
do
that
it.
has a star player, it's most likely that person is gonna hold the ball longer when he gets it. It's the same. You see it with Messi. There's some runners that are going.
He's so talented, bro. Like he doesn't need that. Like
But he's better than all of them. No matter how talented, he's better than he.
I don't think so, Malak.
He can play in any position in a Y3.
You guys are high, bro.
Rodrigo acted like just a bouncing wall kid. Play
Yeah, but why couldn't the rest do it, type?
anyone in that
Why
position
couldn't they
would
do
have
it?
done
Like they played 120 minutes. Why couldn't they do it?
These are
He
chances
ended up
in the
in
game.
that
What do you
position.
want?
No,
So
I
you're
I'm
saying
gonna
the
tell
goal
you.
is because of Rodrigo? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying about.
Then khalas, what are
I'll
we
tell you who had
arguing
howler.
here, bro?
I'll tell you who had howler. The coach is terrible because from game one the coach was terrible. From the
Who's
first
good in
game,
Brazil?
Huh?
Who's good in Brazil?
Rodrigo.
I'll tell you what
That's
happened. I'll tell you what happened in Brazil, because the team, as the individuals, are the best individuals in the World Cup. We all know that, because they had no manager. What the manager was doing is just bringing fresh players on. That's what he did.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In that game,
So
in that game,
tactically, he didn't bring players
He
that
don't
can
like-
affect the
he
game.
he had no tacticals because
Yeah.
the Croatians, they defended well. They locked the game. So you need someone to break that defense, because if you don't have anybody to break that defense, that means you're not a good coach at all. Like, you should actually resign straight away mid-game.
To break that, that's why. See what Neymar did, Hassi. Like
It was Rodrigo.
driving.
It was Rodrigo.
Oh my God, who drove with the ball?
Who gave him the? Who
Who
gave him the
attacked
ball?
the player? Who attacked the player?
He didn't attack us. He gave him the ball. He passed it to Bakita passed it to him again.
Because Neymar has the ball. Yes. He
Yeah.
didn't stay still. Mush.
Yeah.
He ran with the ball.
And
he
who
drove
gave him
with
the
the
ball?
ball. He drove at the
He
attacker.
didn't run with the
bring
ball,
the
Amr. I
attacker.
didn't run with the ball.
hasn't.
He gave him the ball.
Because Neymar's playing. Let's talk about Neymar here. He's playing through. Are we exaggerating how good this guy is, bro?
His first World Cup, don't talk shit. He carried his nation until he got injured. So
He was
don't-
alright.
Don't talk about
He was
it.
okay.
What carrying, Amr? What carrying? Who did they
Oh
play
my
against?
God.
Who
Oh
did
my
they play
God.
against?
Wallahi, boys,
Was-
wallahi,
you
you
need
know
to
what?
stop
Who's
this.
the best player in this generation, non-stop?
Nah, bro.
No,
It's
honestly.
2014 World Cup. Neymar.
What did he do?
Okay,
Remind
Messi-
us.
The third
What,
best
Messi,
player
Ronaldo?
after, yeah, Messi, Ronaldo, then Neymar.
Wallah, I put Luka Modric in front of him. Wallah,
You're talking nonsense.
Wallah.
You're actually talking nonsense.
Boys. Azamta, he said he carried his team. Just remind me one goal. Just
one
tell
goal?
us anything.
How about the first game?
Against
They were down
Mexico.
3-1
They're
or
putting-
something.
I against
because
Mexico.
they're mopping these teams, bro.
What are you talking about? It's a World Cup stage. Did you ask me about the World Cup?
Came to the big games.
Was it Mexico? Or was it Mexico?
And they don't even know because
can't
it wasn't a
remember.
big game.
Can't
Cuz.
remember. No, it
There
wasn't.
was another volley, come on.
Yeah, there was a volley
There
as
was a
well.
volley. I'm
No,
trying
he
to
won
recall the
like
game,
2 or
wallahi.
3 games for them. I can't remember the opposition.
I-
But he won
I-
like 2 or 3 games for them.
Azam-
And even the game against Colombia, he was carrying them in that game until he got injured in the back.
But see what he said? He goes, he's the third best player of his generation. How's he the third best player in the last
He
10
is,
years?
talent-wise,
No,
talent-wise.
Talent-wise, yeah.
Talent-wise.
But he's the best player of his generation then.
Well, in the third, I said third after Messi and Ronaldo.
Okay, but
It's him.
has he done more than Luka Modric has in his career? No way, bro. No way. No,
But no, hold on, but it's like, bro, you comparing that. You're saying Giroud's resume versus his resume. Giroud's won all this stuff, but they're both completely different players.
No, bro.
You're saying a whole complete player. Neymar can play in any position in the field.
Bro, we're talking about
I'm
two
so
players
sorry.
who have played in the last 10 years at the same level, right?
Yeah, okay, you
Okay?
can-
One has won the Ballon d'Or. One has taken his country to a World Cup final. One has won 5 Champions Leagues. What has Neymar done?
What are you talking about? Neymar has done a lot.
I rate Neymar in terms of talent. I love watching Neymar. You know what I mean? But players who tell me years ago, like this guy is not all that, bro. And in the big stage, because he buckles, his first World Cup, nothing, bro. Come on, man.
But
Stop
the
what
thing
I mean.
is, he didn't buckle. He didn't buckle.
PSG Champions League buckled, nothing. What are you saying?
Wait,
bro?
he
Like-
didn't buckle. He literally
Hey,
clutched the
that-
goal.
that-
at
Yeah,
that time.
he had one good Champions League. I remember with Barcelona. I remember 1 year.
That COVID. No, that COVID when he went with PSG, he actually carried PSG all the way there. It was him.
And no Bacon
It was
then.
him.
And how about how did he play in the final?
He missed a couple chances.
In the final, he missed a bunny in the final. Like, do you guys remember? Against Bayern Munich.
I'll tell you something. With PSG,
Who's the better player?
In the
Ask me a
PSG
question. Who's the better
history,
player of the generation? Modric or Neymar? You also say Neymar?
Neymar. For me, Neymar. Most can. He can do
What
it.
comparison is this, bro? Neymar in the last 10 years has been playing number 10.
Who's been a better player?
Has he been playing number 10? Has he been playing number 10? What are you comparing?
I said it, ask him this question.
Okay, is Thiago Silva or Neymar better?
Thiago Silva, obviously. Thiago Silva.
What are we comparing? It's two
Easy,
different players.
Who's been a greater player? Who's been a greater player of his
careers
generation?
or talent?
Because we don't compare talent, because talent is talent, bro. What are you saying about talent, bro?
As a footballer, that's what you gotta look at.
Because I can see has got as much talent, like not as much as Neymar, but like
Wallah, he's better. Wallah, he's better. Wallah, he's better.
That's a wild take.
You only have him on your side because he was a Barca player. That's it.
No.
Wallah, that's it.
I'm not a fanboy like you niggas. I'm not a fanboy. Wallah, I'm not. I'm not a fanboy. I like Neymar, wallah. I like Neymar. But the fact that you guys saying that you guys are trying, you're looking for reasons. Oh, but Ronaldo should play same position. He'll play number 10. Oh, what are you saying? How can you even compare the two, bro?
So what are you trying to say, Hassan? Neymar
Who's
did
been?
what?
I'm asking because who's been a better player?
Neymar. You're not gonna change my mind.
Because I'm Korea. Yeah. Impact on winning, impact for his country, for his club, everything, bro.
Okay, name me one game. Name me one game as Modric carried the whole Real Madrid. One game.
No, he didn't carry
Real Madrid fan?
He didn't carry Madrid. He didn't carry them. He didn't carry them.
We're talking about the World Cup run without Modric, yeah? That's what you're comparing him to.
Because in Tottenham, he was a standout player. When he went to Real Madrid, he was a great player.
Stop.
Stop.
Hassan, stop. Neymar Confederations Cup. Neymar 2014 World Cup.
Confederations
What do you
Cup.
mean? It's a competition. He was against Spain.
Have you ever heard of the Confederations Cup before? Have you heard of it? Allah Akbar.
How many times do you recall Neymar being like compared Shufta, just being under Ronaldo and Messi?
Never. I'm never.
Forget this guy's biased. Wallahi, forget it.
I'm not biased.
Neymar at his
You're
peak.
biased.
Neymar
You're
at his
biased.
peak. It was Messi and Ronaldo and Neymar.
No.
That's what it was.
No.
Wallahi, it was
No.
like that for so many years.
Never.
Wallahi, he's been
Never,
like that.
ever.
Modric was not there.
One at a
And
time,
his
boys.
entire
Until the
history,
Ballon
he's
d'Or
never
just
been
now,
compared.
Modric was not there.
It was Neymar is the biggest disappointment of the last 10 years. He's the most overhyped player. Wallah, he's what he's. Wallah, that's what he's. First time I watched him play, because 2012 Santos, I thought this guy's gonna be one of the greatest players of all time. And what he's done since then? But
I think football's been unfair.
Did you forget his whole Barcelona spell, bro?
Hey, I didn't do nothing, cuz Barcelona. Well, I didn't do nothing, cuz.
He told them get on my back here in the Champions League, bro.
Cuz he had Messi, Xavi, Iniesta.
What about Modric? He had Ronaldo, Benzema, all your favorite players.
No.
Him and Suarez. There was a year that when I remember Messi got injured, it was him and Suarez, and that's when he
And Neymar was
absolutely
carrying.
balled out.
No, because
He
he
balled out
And then,
that
hey,
year.
let's stop.
balled out.
Let's talk about that great win against PSG. Who was carrying that game?
That's him.
You see?
That's him.
These are clutch moments.
That whole year, 2017, that whole year, it was Neymar. It was
Are you
Neymar.
talking about? Are you talking about remontada in the quarterfinal? You talking about a remontada in the
I was like you guys. I thought, you know what? But then when you look at it, it's all fandom. It's all fandom. I'm like,
No, but I think for me personally, football has been unfair to Neymar.
no.
Honestly, he deserves a World Cup. He deserves a World Cup to get the respect. Everyone's against him. I don't know
I
why.
wish us Morocco had Brazil in the semi-final. Wallahi azim, because of this guy. Wallahi.
Neymar is a superstar, guys. Enough of this, wallah. Enough of this nonsense.
Neymar is a
He
horrendous
carried
player.
his nation 2014.
Where?
What do you mean? Until he got injured.
To the bin, carry them to the bin, cuz.
Until the semi-finals when he got injured.
I don't know if you remember that.
So you don't count any of that.
Because I reckon he has had
The whole run in 2014, you don't count that.
I know he was great. I thought he was great, but it ended, bro. So it doesn't matter anymore.
Hold on. Why did he bring up the Modric thing in the World Cup? What did Modric do in the 2018 World Cup final?
Carried his team to the
What did he
final.
do? Hold on. Did he win it? Did he win it?
He was Croatia.
This is your logic. This is your logic.
No, it's not. Stop.
No, Neymar is Brazil. 2014, Neymar is Brazil.
So now we're talking about the team, not the players. But
No, I'll tell you.
what's this?
Hassan, you shut up.
You
wallah,
keep
Hassan.
talking shit.
You're
Wallahi.
talking nonsense.
I'll tell you Azam.
Hey, firstly, this is disrespectful. Take it out of context. Why are we comparing Modric and Neymar? Firstly,
Yeah, exactly.
That's a mad
It's
disrespect.
you're right.
Firstly,
One's a great
because
player,
you know
one's
what?
one's
No. Because we're disrespecting both players.
Yeah, wallah.
You can compare Modric to Iniesta, Xavi.
No. They're greater players.
No.
They're greater players.
But that's what they're doing it now. They're comparing. They're like,
They're greater players, bro.
Did he have a better career than them?
Because if he won the Champions, if he won the Champions League with PSG,
Iniesta and Xavi.
if he won the Champions League with PSG, if he won anything with Brazil, nothing. Because he never won a Ballon d'Or, never won the Champions League with PSG.
So it has to be with PSG to count.
Yeah, so does Wallah does. Wallah so does. Because I'll tell you why. Because that Barcelona team was winning without him anyways, bro.
Yes, thank you. Wallahi, yes.
Champions League, Real Madrid. Ronaldo's carrying the shit out of everyone in that team.
Ooh,
What are you talking about, bro?
Wait.
Wallahi,
So if they didn't have Modric, they wouldn't win it.
Maybe not. They still would win. They still would win.
We heard enough.
Wallahi,
we heard enough.
They'll win without him.
No, we wouldn't.
Wallahi, they'll win without him.
On the left, they still
We heard enough.
Yeah.
We heard enough.
No, but Benzema. That's
Because
what he did.
Benzema carried one season.
How come Modric didn't win the Champions League with Tottenham?
Nigga, he won the Ballon d'Or.
How come he didn't win it with Tottenham? Why don't you answer that question?
This is your whole point.
Hasanin, why don't you
gonna
answer
ask you a
that question?
question.
Why didn't he win the Champions League with Tottenham? Be quiet.
I'm gonna ask you a question now.
How far they get? How far
Don't
they get?
worry about that. Did he win it or not?
Azam, do not like as great as team. Azam. You can play. Shut up. No.
You just said PSG. He didn't win it with PSG. That's what you're saying.
Azam. You put everything in context. A player, the team he plays for. So how talented the expectations, how talented the team around him is. Okay, and how he performed. Neymar plays for Brazil, so he should be able to compete in the World Cup at the highest level. He's playing for PSG with an elite team. He should be able to compete at the highest level. Modric at Tottenham, they made semi-final of the Champions League. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
With the average team. Okay, so it's not bad. With Real Madrid, he wasn't the best player, but he was a standout player. 5 Champions Leagues. Last year, Ronaldo left. Benzema was the best player last year, I thought. Modric was second best player. Would you agree or not?
We need to move on.
Let me tell you how crazy your hate is. Both of you, but Senna. If
Don't
Neymar,
consider
if
this
Neymar,
guy's one.
No, both of them. But Senna, if Neymar wins it with Brazil, you say it's because his team.
He would have never come.
Shut up. Let me say.
I told you, if he starts it, they're gonna lose the game. I told you that.
If he wins it with
Already told you.
PSG, just like you're saying now, that's when it will count. You'll all say that team is stacked because they have Messi and Mbappe and all these niggas.
Yes, you would.
Wallahi, Azim, you.
That's you.
Wallahi, you just said his Champions League and Barca don't matter because Messi was there.
And he's a coward
You
too.
just said it doesn't
He's a
matter.
coward. cuz.
No, I'm saying, did he win? Can he win one without him?
Hold on. Didn't you just say that it doesn't matter with Barcelona because he had Messi there?
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I said it was great for Barcelona.
You just said his
I said
Champions
that
League
team
with
was winning
Barcelona.
without. Before he was there, that team was already
Wallahi,
winning.
Also, let's mention this too.
Wallah, you got you pressed Neymar because you got you sweated.
Nah, it's funny,
Hey,
wallah,
primo boy Neymar. And the other Hassan
I want to mention one thing before we finish. He's a coward for not taking a penalty. Wallah al-azim.
I did that on top of that. Well, I forgot about that too.
Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you because he chose fame over that because
Yeah,
to
he
take
wanted
the
to
last
take
penalty,
the-
whatever.
I think we got a Netflix
As a leader,
documentary.
you should be able to step up first and say, "Hey,
He
let me
let
lead by example."
centre back. He let centre back.
He let the 20 years old take the first penalty.
Because he wants to have the last penalty. He thought he was gonna win, but
So,
He's
so
a
what about
showman,
Ronaldo?
he's a showman.
What about Ronaldo in the
We'll
Champions
talk
League?
about that washed up nigga
I
next.
have a thing against centre backs taking
Allah.
penalties. You guys defend. Your job is to defend, and that's it. Do not step up. If
Anyways,
anything
I've
says-
Anyhow, Croatia, please. Let's finish off with Croatia versus Brazil.
Croatia, wallah, go away, wallah, already. Straight up, just go away.
Wallahi, you know, I was scared after Croatia won. I was scared the Netherlands were gonna win. Come on, Wallah, I was gonna say this World Cup turn it off. Wallahi, disgusting, bro. Croatia and Netherlands were there over there. Piss off, bro. Wallahi,
Croatia's
bro.
an underdog. They're not an underdog. They're an underrated team. They're not an underdog. This is not like a crazy story. They've made it to how many Champions League
Final
semi-finals?
last year.
And think about this: the country's a small country, and they produce ballers, guys. They got like 4 million
For making it
people.
this far, wallahi.
But that game they did not deserve it
but
at
I
all.
did not want to watch.
Wallah,
it.
you didn't watch it, Azam.
I did watch it. What are you
didn't watch
talking
it, Azam. Azam, you didn't watch it, cuz. If you watched that game, you would know.
they didn't deserve to be. I think.
Against Japan, I would say as well.
Yeah, literally, they didn't. But
Who, this
teams
Croatia?
like that, I feel like
Yeah,
this-
but
Yeah, they're the
they're
best team for tournament football.
Yeah,
Wallahi, they'll make it to
experience as well.
semis, quarters. Yeah,
Experience.
that's what it is.
They play. In my lifetime, this is the first semi-final I've seen them play in my lifetime.
Who?
Croatia. In that World Cup, they went semi-final too. I don't think you guys know.
Yeah,
You guys don't know? Huh?
they made it to.
98 World Cup.
2018.
98 World Cup even. I'm talking about
Some of us were born there. No, like.
Well, they always play great. You're right.
And don't forget that right now in the quarterfinals, they were the best midfield out of all teams.
They
I
play
feel
hard.
like
midfield.
the best balanced midfield you can
Yeah.
say.
Let's move on. Let's move on to.
Yeah,
the next
there
game.
was a
Ismail,
one.
can we just
that
move
game,
on?
that game,
Wallahi, I had enough,
Modric next to the
Wallahi,
goal, next to that
Shut up,
goalkeeper.
Wallahi. We're done with the Modric.
Next to that goalkeeper, 3 Brazilian players next to his own goalkeeper, and then he's dribbling the ball.
Wallahi, it's unbelievable. Wallahi,
it's unbelievable.
He's having fun on the field, bro.
He's an amazing player. But
Wallahi,
stop comparing him
Azim.
to Neymar, please. Let's just
Of
move
course,
on.
he's better than Neymar.
Let's move on.
Okay, he's trash. Neymar's trash. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
Abdullah said. Abdullah.
Go. Let's move.
I would agree with this. I would say that he's the closest thing to Zidane since Zidane. I would say that. Yeah, Abdullah said that, and I actually agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he tells
I
me,
agree with you
he's
too.
great in the standing. He's like he's dominant. His input.
No, to control
His
the game.
influence. His influence on the game. Yeah.
to control the game.
I'll put
Let's
him
move
up
on.
there.
Yeah.
Holland versus Argentina. And what I would say is Messi's greatest performance at a World Cup ever.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe, wallahi, yeah, I'd say. I would say, wallahi.
I would say one thing. I would say one thing.
Do you have any
I
hate
don't
to
know.
say?
No, I don't know. Like, I've seen like most of the games. I've seen men play football. Like when I watch the Netherlands, I watch babies Wallah, they shouldn't play. They shouldn't even play.
I'm so glad.
They only played here. They only they only started playing in the last 20 minutes when they got upset. They started playing like men, and there was a big difference.
You know what I love about Van Gaal? He's one manager that can actually. He always does this. He can just change his team quickly, go from defending, bang, crazy attacking, all out attack.
Yeah.
There's no other manager that does that.
Those two substitutes that he made.
Like look at Southgate, he couldn't do that, bro. This guy's actually a good manager.
Southgate is not a manager, cuz.
Southgate's a joke, bro.
I don't know, bro, but Messi had an unbelievable game, cuz.
Yeah,
That
for
football-
me,
that
for me,
football was
Messi, I've
unbelievable.
never seen him like this before in my life, where you can see him angry after a game
love
and
it,
going to Van Gaal and doing all this. To see that side of Messi is absolutely beautiful.
And I
for
hate
me.
the fact that some people say he doesn't care about Argentina. This
He
guy
doesn't
actually,
care.
he cares. What?
He cares
He
so
doesn't care,
much.
cuz.
Wallah, he cares so much.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care, cuz.
You only see this side of him here.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Nah, he was doing that. You know why?
Bro.
Because Van Gaal used to disrespect to kill me, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the reason. That's the story,
But it
cuz.
doesn't matter. I say you don't see this side of Messi in a Classico.
And we shouldn't see it
Wallahi,
anyways.
You don't see that shit.
We shouldn't see it
Wallahi, you
anyways.
don't see. You see that.
You never see
Cuz,
the side of him, bro.
This is a great Messi, cuz. It's a hunger.
This is the best
and,
point. This is
and his
point.
team's pretty average.
That-
I
that's-
reckon.
it's-
I
it's
reckon
shit, bro.
the other. Hey, their
100%.
24. What's called 2014 team was way better than this team.
110%.
bro.
Talent-wise.
But because this hunger Messi's pushing, bro, he made the team better. And
Cuz this
I
team is
love
shit.
it, cuz.
And Amr and Azam, just for you goofies, this is the definition of carrying a team.
Yeah.
When you say, oh, Neymar's carrying, that's the definition of carrying a team.
Go look back at the 2014 World Cup.
You need to watch it. Wallah.
Go look
Wallahi,
back
you
at
need to watch
that.
it.
I think he completely forgot Allah.
I tell you who carried.
Guys, please, wallahi, someone back us up in the comments.
I'll
wallahi,
back you right
beg
now. I'll back
please,
you
bro.
now. I'll back you now. The best player in that Argentina team that day, and the one who carried the team, is the referee, cuz. 15 yellow cards. 15 yellow
Oh,
cards.
bro,
cuz.
that guy was taking them out
That
everywhere.
guy, that,
man.
yeah.
Wallahi, like this.
That guy,
man.
I wish, first of all, he's a Spanish referee.
He was giving yellow cards.
And people,
I didn't know it's a-
Nah, because I know from La Liga, cuz.
People were
But wait, no, he's known for being that. Like, I want all the attention on me. He stops the game.
He hates Real Madrid,
Shut up,
wallahi.
Hassanan.
And he loves Messi, and he loves Barcelona, cuz. Every time we lose
it
points
is-
in La Liga, it's because of this Antonio Matteo or whatever his
What are
name
you
is.
saying? Barcelona missed out on the league because Barcelona missed out on the league because of him. You know that?
Hey, listen,
It
I
was.
want to ask something. Was that the best set piece you've ever seen in your life?
That's FIFA.
That's the
That's
best set piece I've ever
FIFA.
seen in my
Yeah,
life.
like
That's a
FIFA,
FIFA
wallahi,
set
that's a
piece.
FIFA
that
set piece.
defender, the guy, he's the guy that missed the penalty as well at the end later. Last time. But I think, you know what it is? In moments like that, I think these guys just they just put their body on the line. They don't really think properly. That guy could have just like backed off a little bit and put his leg in the way. But in that moment, you don't think like that, wallah.
What did you think of Van Dijk?
I thought he was alright, bro. Like, I just,
Nah, bro. And what I said to Azam is like, even the goal, the first goal, the one where Messi plays
Doesn't
it through,
commit, he's saying.
he wants to stay like he wants to be like a clean centre back, as you know, a clean one, kid. You know, he doesn't dive in or whatever. I was telling you for that last goal, he could have, if he slide tackled, I think he could have got something on the ball, maybe a deflection to go away or something. But he could have got something on it. But instead, he decided to look like he's it's effortless and he just sticks a leg in or something. You know,
That's one thing about Van Dijk. I think he can be the greatest defender of all time. But as a defender, as a centre back, you need to have that sort of that roughness in you, like a Vidic or
He gets
like a
exposed,
Rio
guys.
Ferdinand and all that. You never see him on the ground, like, or he always
Yeah,
wants to
I
be
know.
pretty.
Yeah,
When
but
Messi
that's
was
just
running
true.
at him, he's running. He just did one of these, pushed him away from
Yeah.
him when he was running.
he has
at
the
him like
cleanest
that.
shirt. He has the cleanest shirt and shorts after.
Yeah, you never see
Everyone
him.
else is dirty. He has the
Bro, his hair as well.
Yeah,
Untouched.
everything is fixed.
Yeah.
Just that. No sweat, nothing. He didn't do anything. But he's fantastic centre back anyway. But that ball from Messi, even the people watching the game
I didn't
on
expect
TV,
it.
you can't even
I didn't
see
even
that
think he
ball.
was going there.
Wallahi.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going there.
Amazing.
He tripped everybody watching as
To
well.
drop the right shoulder, as left footers, we should know. To drop that right shoulder, to go on your left foot, and the guy is right next to you like that. And
And he threaded
he's in your blind
yeah,
side,
he
bro.
threaded perfectly. The
Abu
way on
Trika,
it.
you guys know Abu Trika from
course,
PS Sports?
the Egyptian guy.
He was saying he's got eyes in his feet, at the back of his head. in front of his-
Messi's the
The
goat,
way he
man.
was hyping it up.
But you know what, guys? Holland in the last 20 minutes, Holland could smoke that. That team,
Bro, I thought they were gonna score 3, man.
yeah.
My favorite part of that game, wallahi, when Argentina was up. And these South Americans, they're the dirtiest. You know, they know how to get them angry.
Them and the Uruguayan
Yeah.
players, they're maffining, bro.
Wallahi, you know, I love that. But if you're the other team, you know how annoyed you get, bro, during that time.
Chopped it, then booted the ball into the.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and then and then Paredes.
That was him. Yeah.
And he should have been sent off, cuz, because of that. Why did they send Shadiri today out?
You know what's funny?
Shadira out today.
You know what's funny?
It was the second yellow.
Messi, I think Messi and the Argentinian players were
No,
That was
complaining.
the second yellow, yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the second yellow.
What
Yeah?
was Messi and the Argentinian players complaining about? The referee himself.
Huh?
They were complaining about it.
They're complaining. He was playing for the favorite.
Well, like they were complaining. Messi came out
They're
and
trying to
said
fool you, cuz.
that guy shouldn't be reffing at this
They're
stage.
trying
He's
to
not
fool you
up to
because they want him. They want him to be the referee, cuz. They're trying to fool you, Allah.
But anyway, another favorite part of that,
My pick went out. My pick went out the door. I thought Holland could go all the way, bro.
The penalties.
Yeah.
When they scored and they won. Doing this. Wallah, I was like, that's the best thing ever.
I think Messi's the only one that didn't do that one. Like, clean heart, bro. He went to the goalkeeper.
Once if Messi wins this World Cup,
Did Van Dijk
I
miss
don't care about
penalty, yeah?
Argentina anymore.
Van Dijk missed that, didn't he?
Bro, Martinez is ridiculous, bro.
He's a great keeper, bro.
But what I was saying before
trash,
the
wallah.
penalty started, I was like, he's definitely gonna save it. Wallahi azim. He's so good, bro. He's good at penalties, come on. Wallahi.
To be fair, I thought Netherlands were gonna go through because they're really good at
Yeah,
penalty
they're very good
shootouts.
at
They was scared.
Remember
They was
how they
scared,
make
man.
substitutes
But
for
their
goalkeepers and
goalkeeper,
go
their
in?
goalkeeper isn't as good. That's why I thought. Yeah, that Martinez nigga is too good, one. And you see, after he saved the second one, the dances. Wallahi, so
And thank you,
disrespectful.
Amr,
I love it, wallahi.
thank you for mentioning the goalkeeper. First penalty in the game, the one Messi scored. Why don't you dive, cuz? Why don't you use something? Why are you standing?
Because it's a technique, bro.
Huh?
It's
At least dive type. At least that pretend that
Yeah,
you
we're
tried.
saying him do that.
Wallah,
Yeah.
we're saying that as well.
He added that because he's keeping eye contact with the goalkeeper the whole time.
But
And
why
seeing
didn't
him
he
where
try?
he
Why
goes.
didn't he try jumping?
You
Do
know
something.
why, Hassanin? You know
Jump
why?
the wrong way, ya akhi. Jump the wrong way.
You know that.
No, Allah al-Azim.
that
No, don't convince me
happens
on that.
all the time with that.
It
sort
doesn't
of
happen.
penalty.
Amr, انت
hold on,
والجون in your
Jorginho,
head now.
Neymar.
That goalkeeper in his head.
Hassanin,
it's
hold
a
on,
goal
That's
already,
like
bro.
a cowboy stand. They're waiting.
They're waiting.
Who's gonna commit
A
first?
goalkeeper
When
doesn't.
do you want the goalkeeper to jump?
Jump straight away. It doesn't matter. When
Jump
he
straight
gets-
away? That's when he knows.
Doesn't matter. Even if it's a goal, jump. Even if he
No.
scored already, start jumping.
It's not a complete guessing game. He looks
It's
at
not
the
a
body
guess.
language of the guy.
Hassanin,
He looks at the so.
he already conceded the goal. He already conceded the goal. Wallah, from the way he was standing.
No, Hassan, you know
Wallah,
what?
you can tell.
It's be quiet, bro. You sound like Messi, bro.
I was just angry. You know what? Are you playing? No, you're playing quarterfinal, cuz. You're playing quarterfinal World Cup 4 years. Your team has never won the World Cup. Give it your all, cuz. Give it everything. Everything you can, just give it, cuz.
It's just a different technique.
It's
No,
Messi. Shout out
different
to Messi,
technique,
wallah.
bro.
What a beast, bro.
The Argentinas did
Shout out
that.
to Messi because he's watching this.
Yeah,
Come on.
wallah.
Hopefully
Shout out
not.
to Messi, bro.
Look at the camera.
Messi. I'm the biggest fan. I'm as a hater.
I love Messi.
Wallah, not.
Wallah, I love him.
Allah is me
I
not.
hate
he's the
Messi,
goat.
cuz. I hate him. I always say
Ronaldo's
that.
also the goat.
Ronaldo also the goat.
Nah,
Pick
right.
one. Don't hop.
Both the goats.
There's no
Guys,
thing as
it's
goat.
greatest
No
of all
one.
time.
No
It's called the goat, the greatest.
Greatest.
Huh?
This is the only time you can say goats.
None of them.
It's the only time.
None of them is a goat, wallah. None of them is a goat, cuz.
Because you see that video I sent in the group chat?
Disgusting, bro.
Disgusting. Wallahi. This guy is so disrespectful.
You're a
Wallahi,
hater, bro.
Wallahi,
You're just a hater.
You guys are fan. Me, I'm not a fanboy of any player.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's.
you are.
I'm a football fan,
Yeah,
wallah.
you are.
You guys are just fanboys.
You're a fanboy
You-
of that young kid from Ramsey or Lace Ramsey.
No. And Onana.
Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon.
Anthony, this geezer.
I'm out on Onana, well, I think.
Every Everton player until you're a fan of.
Wallahi.
But Messi, boys, can he come back and do this again on another World Cup? Or is this the last
100%.
time?
Well,
I think so.
Why can't he's dragging his
Hold
feet down?
on, hold on. I'm trying to say like the way he's playing. He's not. There's no need for running or anything.
Have you seen
like
him
that.
running
He's
before?
running the game. He's
way
running
he's
the
playing,
game.
yeah.
There's running the game. He's walking
The most in the World Cup.
the World Cup.
Yeah.
He's
The
got
way,
that
the way
stat.
he's playing, he can continue on for a couple more years.
I think he
wallahi.
could do it one more time.
4 more
wallah.
years? Yes.
No, I actually
100%,
agree.
bro.
You see his game?
Why can't he do it, Hassan? Why can't
Boys,
he do
well,
it? Afford it.
it's competitive football. You think in 4 years, look, watch Messi's game 4 years ago, or watch him now?
We know, but he was playing a different style before.
Because
Running, he's just an attacking midfielder.
Because in 4 years, boys, wallahi, it's a different game. There's younger, faster, better players. They just bully back.
I think if he wins it, he should stop. That's it.
Well,
Retire
and
from
like, what
international
is-
football.
Boys, the difference between Ronaldo and
4
Messi,
more
the difference
years?
between
Yeah,
Messi and
yeah,
Ronaldo is Messi has touch, guys.
Ronaldo
He
can
can't even break into that team in 4 more years.
Of course
say
not.
you're
Because
delusional.
Ronaldo maybe come because he do that little tap, just make him taps. He can do these little tap-ins in 4 years. You know, Ronaldo's washed up anyway. Ronaldo's been washed up. You know what I mean? But the fanboys don't know that yet.
He wasn't washed up. It was his coach, cuz.
As an end, I'll give you an example. Good example. Andrea Pirlo. He looked like that from the start of his career to the end of his career.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
It's the same thing. Before we move on to the next game, let's just talk about Argentina versus Croatia. Who are we taking this?
Croatia easily with grace, come on.
Nah, I think Argentina, bro.
It's gonna be tough.
Because
I'm
when the
praying
team is on a run like
Argentina,
this-
but I think it's going to go to extra time. I just have a feeling these games, they go to extra time.
Croatia, the goalkeeper, the right backs, the midfield, the whole thing is stacked, cuz.
You know, we can argue all of this, but it all comes down to Messi. Wallahi. If he's going to put up a
That's
performance
what he
like
thinks.
that again,
That's
that's
what he
it.
thinks.
We said that before the other game as well.
Actually,
bro.
they're men. They're actually a team that want to win the World Cup.
But they got Modric on the other side too. Wallah. Like he's not. He'll stand up to the occasion. Wallah.
That's gonna be a good battle, bro.
Allah team. Like,
gonna be a good
Modric
battle.
is there for the occasion. Modric just put the cones out. Wallah.
Let's talk about the England versus France game. What do you guys think of that?
For first time ever, I actually felt bad for England. Because Harry Kane that penalty, bro. The second one.
I didn't feel bad though.
Raver, what do you think of that penalty?
I was staring at the ground, Kaz, for like a good 4 minutes because I was shattered. But I think he overthanked that penalty. because you know Hugo Lloris, he trains with him. He probably the first one, bang, he went straight there. The second one,
That's his spot too.
I feel like he saw Hugo Lloris diving that way in a way, like, and he just changed his mind last minute and he just tried shooting it to the middle.
Top bins.
And then I don't know, bro.
Because
But, hey,
if there were 3 goals on top of that
hey,
goal, we wouldn't have gone in.
You think this miss is as big as Saka's one?
Yeah,
that was
in the
final.
Euros?
That's the finals, but
Yeah, but do you think it's as
How
big
about-
as the
how
World
about-
Cup?
how about-
No, it's a good question, Ahmed.
I think it is. I think it is.
But
Because
Saka-
one's the
Saka-
captain, one's
Saka-
18 years old.
One's the captain, one's they're relying on him, bro.
Yeah.
Saka, I don't know why they even made him go for that shot.
I was gonna ask you, Yossi, what did you think of that Saka performance?
Fantastic.
Can you please take everything back, I said?
No.
So you think that was just a one-off?
He had a good game, bro.
You think that was just a
I'm not
one-off?
like you. I'm not
He was
hater.
alright. He was
Nah, he was
alright.
good, bro.
No, he was good. He was
stop
good.
Consistently.
Stop it. His starting
Consistently
position,
doing
is
it.
that
Stop
warranted
it,
now or not?
Huh?
His starting position, is that warranted?
In England?
100.
Yeah. Because he had a good.
Enough. I'm calling you out on all your
Wallahi,
bullshit.
no,
Wallah.
he had a good game. Well, I'll be honest. He
So
had a
you
good
just
game.
think that's just one game?
No, he
He had a good World Cup.
good
yeah.
He had an
tournament.
all right tournament. He had a good game.
Bro, come on. Are you kidding me, bro?
What should a nigga do, yeah?
Azam. They
Okay, who had a good tournament from England besides Jude Bellingham?
Was fire. Maguire.
This is a trash.
So Maguire had a better tournament than Saka. Maguire had a better.
No, so
Then
Maguire.
Saka.
No,
Better than Saka.
I think it was better, but he had a good tournament.
What'd you say his
Yeah, he
name?
said who had a
Jude Bellingham was trash, cuz. Jude Bellingham was trash. Well, he was the trashiest player in that game.
Okay.
The whole midfield, cuz.
I want to know what agenda this is. I want to know what. No.
Let me finish. You want me to explain? You guys want me to explain or not? Khalas. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I can explain it for you, everyone.
I think it's.
No, it's not about remedies. I'll tell you. Shuf, in the World Cup, if you want to win the World Cup, let's England.
How do you win the World Cup, Hassan?
Nah,
Tell
I'll
us.
explain it to you. I'll explain it to you right now. I'll give it to you simple and quick. Yeah. Some teams win because the team is great. Some teams win because the manager is great. And sometimes you have exceptional players in your team, and then they will make you win the World Cup. Zidane, Maradona, Pele. But that doesn't happen every time. You know what I mean? With England, next World Cup, please don't get an English manager. As simple as that, wallah al-azim.
Guys, talking about he just scored up today. Like he's got a bench full of Ferraris, bro. Just like swap, like just go for it, man. Well, I mean, I understand. You are learning this World Cup, like the most outstanding coach this World Cup for me so far is a Moroccan coach. Well, for me, I think he's the most outstanding coach. His team, he's the only coach, and Croatia's coach is up there too, but not like Morocco's coach. He actually comes in with a plan.
Do you guys know where he coached before?
Never.
He came out of nowhere. He coached in the Qatari league.
Yeah.
And then he went in Moroccan league and won the African Champions League with them.
Subhanallah.
And out of nowhere,
But
when
he's
he won
the
that,
he's
straight
the coach.
away.
Southgate, bro, he's got Grealish on the bench. He's got like throw the kitchen.
I was disappointed about Madison.
Grealish.
About Madison, I wanted
Southgate, I
to
don't
see
rate
him
him,
in the
bro. Because he
tournament.
got Ferraris on the bench. Just use it, bro. Throw him in,
I
bro.
don't rate him in general.
Hassan,
bro.
let me finish my point, Hadi. Brazil, when they won the World Cup in 2002, when they won the World Cup in 2002, they won with Galacticoz. They won with Scolari, a Portuguese manager. No, it's not that, Hassan. When you are like an English manager or managing your own national team, you have a bias. There's players that you like, and you're loyal to.
What about Morocco's manager?
That's exception. He's an exceptional manager. He's not the rule. You know what I mean? The rule is get manager who is subjective, gets the right players. Hassan right now, Harry Kane shouldn't start this game. Jude Bellingham shouldn't start this game. And let me finish. Harry Maguire shouldn't have started that game. Let me finish, Hassan. The goal that Olivier Giroud scored, the second one, he could have blocked that easily. Yeah,
That was Harry Maguire's fault.
I'll finish right now. Jude Bellingham, every time he doesn't actually go in. It should have been James Maddison. James Maddison is more. James Maddison is more direct. Jude Bellingham, when he gets the ball, he either goes wide or goes back. He's too scared to go up front because he's
That's
scared.
the only thing he's known for.
No,
What are you talking
that's
about?
wrong. You need a direct player.
No, that's the thing. No,
Let me
he's
finish.
known for going
Let
forward.
me finish, Azam.
Hassan, you're talking
Up
shit.
front, they needed Callum Wilson. They needed that space creator. Well, they should have been Callum Wilson who started the game.
Yeah, well, he's got
The only thing Callum Wilson has on Harry Kane is pace.
Yeah, and let me finish. Senegal,
Wallahi, his
Senegal,
point is the
USA,
longest
Wales, Iran. Did you think they would lose these games with Jude Bellingham or without Jude Bellingham? They played 4 games. They played 4 games. Senegal, USA, Wales, Iran. They would have won these games.
And he did have a
He
good
had a good World
tournament.
Cup.
Sharif, it's the big game. It's the big games that matter. And he played the big game and he had a howler. That's it.
No.
France against England, it's all about clinical. France
Yeah,
are
bro.
obviously more.
And England wasn't that bad. England wasn't that bad. But they needed that spot.
Name one player. Hey, Hassan, name one player in the England team that you said had a shocker besides Harry Kane's penalty miss. Everyone did a decent job. You know what I mean? And
I
England,
agree, I
and think
agree.
about the last World Cups England's been knocked out of. They actually played very well, cuz.
I thought they
They
played
look
good
like a
today.
better team. But no. Against France, they look like the better team.
No,
The
they
issue
didn't.
was...
France had no midfield, cuz. Where's the midfield in France? There's no midfield. There's no midfield today.
Ultimate quote.
He waits. The champ's making changes, adjusting his fixtures. He's just waiting, cuz. That's his problem.
I think.
Do you know what I mean?
He's influenced by fans a lot. When you
Aywa.
see great players coming up,
'Cause he should have
for
been-
example, James Madison. The whole media was going at him for
Yeah, he
taking
should-
James
and
Madison.
he should- but he should have played
As
him,
a
bro.
coach, you should know that. But for for what I'm saying,
Who was the best
international-
player you thought for
Let me
today in the
just say
game?
one thing: for international football, it's different. You shouldn't be telling players how to play football. They already know. It's tournament.
not the time to
football.
coach.
It's not the time to coach players.
It's not to manage.
One thing that I took from the Walid the Moroccan coach is he's putting the faith into players, telling them he's what you're playing for.
Tell him Diru Nia, cuz, and win the game.
Yeah, exactly. Nia, he's what you're playing for. You're gonna come these plays. You're not gonna coach him how to play. You're gonna teach him how to win games. That's two different things.
Yeah.
So, for example, for me, what I'm saying, the only thing that can mess up England's run is their coach. So if they want to win big, they gotta get rid of.
100%,
Who was the best player today? I thought in the game. You
I'm not about best player, but I really like Declan Rice today.
I reckon Antonio Griezmann was best player on the ground today.
Yeah.
Griezmann.
My nigga, wallah.
Wallah, I think.
Hey, he's
I
having
reckon
a
he was
world
best player. And where was he playing?
Left mid, centre mid, right
Telling me,
mid.
see, the coach changed him up today. That's not
That
that
guy's
position.
quality, by the way.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In total football, it's not like, oh, he's a number six. He can't play number 6. At least he bring another number 6.
But Hassan. That nigga's like that's what he said. That's an exception. Griezmann is so good for a striker on the ball.
It's so predictable. Oh, Rashford's gonna come on. Of course, Rashford's gonna come
He
on.
should have chucked out Callum
Was
Wilson.
that a bad sub?
Callum Wilson, I think, would be a
Callum
better
Wilson,
sub.
yeah, with Harry Kane up
Wallahi,
front.
yeah, wallahi. I thought he'd be a better sub. Like, he's so predictable. Why is he always using the same players? The same system, the same.
Have you
I
seen the
trust him.
France centre backs today? The French centre backs? Wallah, Callum Wilson could have put them all in the blender.
I'm surprised actually France coach picks us to partnership with Varane.
Yeah,
and,
they were horrendous.
Cause
cuz.
look at France, but look at France. We're missing cuz. No Pogba, no Kante, blah, blah. And Chouameni, cuz what a player, bro.
yeah.
Wallahi,
That
wallahi.
strike,
beast, bro.
that strike.
Hey, do you reckon the keeper should have done better?
No.
I reckon it was a good strike. Yeah.
Amazing strike.
If it was
That's
David De
Ancelotti.
Gea,
That's
this guy would say
Ancelotti.
so much
That's
about
Ancelotti. He put that in Valverde. He put that in Tchouameni. He put that in Camavinga. They were doing it in the La Liga already.
Because he was doing that in Monaco.
And
No. It's because of Real Madrid.
it's because of Ancelotti.
He
Thank
was
you,
doing that in his
Aaron.
Monaco. He's got that in his locker. He's a top
but-
player.
You know, he's only been there for like a couple of months only, bro. What are you saying?
James Madison could pull off things like that. James Madison can do that.
Those French players, the one thing I like
James
about them, they have
Madison,
this self-confidence
Yeah.
around even the way they walk.
He reminds me of Pogba,
they
doesn't he?
talk,
Yeah,
everything.
who?
Yeah,
Of
literally.
course.
Yeah, even the celebration like that.
A young Pogba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the
But
swagger of him as well.
But
Like.
anyways, Gareth Southgate, another howler, wallahi.
But listen. Let's final thing before we move on. I wanted you to give your flowers to Saka. You didn't do it. Now I want you to be dead. Give your flowers to Olivier Giroud.
Oh, he's fine. He was fine. Wallahi.
Olivier Giroud.
He's the greatest disgusting player of all time, wallahi.
That wasn't flowers.
Yeah,
by the way. He didn't give any
Hey,
flowers.
Hassan, hey, you gotta give league. Maybe he's down in league, but in actual like
He's a
tournament
big game
football,
player, bro.
Champions
And he
League,
turns up.
FA Cups, World
His
Cups.
finishes
He
is
always
horrendous.
steps up.
Everything.
Wallah, Abdullah, I give it to you. I give it to you even though I disagree with
Yeah,
you.
well, Abdullah
like you
called it
say.
out first, wallah. Yeah.
Abdullah likes it too much.
You know
That's too much.
when they lost Benzema, I wasn't really like.
And what about Portugal? Let's talk about Portugal.
Let's move on.
Let's move on, nigga.
Your boy João Felix?
Wallahi, how fire is he? How fire is he, wallahi?
خليك دلوقتي. Come here.
Hassan, should we give you the start?
Ole, Maghrib. Guys, we're going to win the World Cup. I'm telling you, I can see it. Us. I can see it. We're going to win the World Cup. We're winning the World Cup. Yes. We're going to win the World Cup, guys.
Just to put into perspective, wallahi, this guy has come with an Australian shirt. He said, we're going to win the World Cup. He's talking about Ghana.
I never said about that. Apart from Ghana, I agree with you. But I didn't pick a team to win the World Cup. But now I'm picking Demon Mother.
Hey, were you with us from the start? Be honest.
Yeah,
Sharif, no one was with you.
I'll be honest.
Hey, if you were with us from the start, I don't want to hear it.
I was rooting for every single Arab team in this tournament. How about that?
African team.
Don't get
That's
it twisted.
African
African
team.
first.
It's like 16. I want to get something straight with you, wallahi, yeah? I want to ask you something.
How do you feel about this? Everybody jumping on the bandwagon?
That's part A, part B.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I consider them African. I always consider them African.
The African.
No, but people keep bringing up these topics because, like, someone showed me this quote about the coach saying, I'm representing African or Arab. But then I was talking to some guy today, goes to me, them niggas, man, they don't represent Arabs, they're not representing. What's up? What's the story, bro? Who represents himself in Morocco, obviously?
Yeah, the coach came out. He said, we waving the African flag.
That's it, yeah? That's what I thought too.
But he said,
That's what we're playing
we welcome all the support.
Let me tell you something. I don't want to get political here, but the Arab world, they don't really, before the World Cup, they weren't really there. Let's just be straight up.
Yeah, okay.
First off, you got to give roses to our people because we deserve this. We've been waiting for a long time. And my African people as well. They've been there. Like,
Guys, what's with this whole support for Palestine? Is Moroccans known for that?
Yeah, they're known. The ultras in Morocco in the league. I don't know if you guys seen that song.
And even
Very
Tunisia as
famous
well.
song.
They're big on
Tunisia,
Morocco,
everything.
Tunisia, Algeria, the entire world. Only the sellouts don't support Palestine. Only the sellouts.
And that's the actual Arabs coming. You know,
Free
those are the ones that
Palestine.
don't say anything, bro.
Sharif, anyways, we're witnessing history here, man. What's happening with this team?
Man, alhamdulillah.
Is it
First
coming
off,
home or not?
Alhamdulillah. Listen, we
it
take
coming
it.
home or
Listen, I was humble last time. No. I was humble last time, and I am still going to be humble this time.
No. Don't do that, Wallah.
No. If I'm
He backed this team, but he was humble. He backed this team.
I said we're gonna get something out of Portugal because I did believe in my whole heart that we can beat Portugal. I've watched them play.
Is it coming home?
Huh?
Yes or no, bro?
If we go past France, which is a big test because it'll be interesting to see France as well. The last time we played them was in 2006, 2007 in France. It was a 2-2 draw, and our team wasn't even known back then.
I'll tell you this, bro. If they beat France, they win this. They win this World Cup.
But
that's my thing.
But also, if you beat France and you got Messi waiting there in the
That's
final,
breakfast.
that's gonna be.
I did breakfast for you guys.
No. But also, guys, you got to consider our injuries as well. Saïs went out. Naif went out. Ziyech came out. Don't worry about that red card. That player, I don't ever want to see him.
I don't want to see that
I don't ever want to see him. I don't know how he's playing in Serie A. I don't know how.
Because that guy's horrendous.
I don't know why.
He's a trash.
He was just scared, though. I think he was.
Bro, he can't even, running? He looks uncomfortable running. I don't know what it is.
Who I love in that team, wallah? Number 8.
Boys, let me tell you something. Azedine Ounahi, as 22 years old, Luis Enrique came out, sat down like this, and he said, where did this guy come from?
He's unbelievable.
He's looking around like this. Where did this guy come from? 22 years old, came from the Moroccan academy, got scouted from there, went to League One, signed until 2027. Signed until 2027 in League One. Now, if he doesn't get his big move, because if you look at him, he doesn't look like a footballer. So skinny, the engine that he's got, the ball control, everything. Now he's got 2 games. I was disappointed in the first 2 games. He wasn't, because I know what he was capable of. He wasn't really showing it. But the last 2 games against Spain and Portugal, to put performance like that, even him, he came out, he's like, man, I don't know what I'm doing out here, but I'm just balling out. And literally, he was saying that in his life. He's like, I'm just
He's
having
a
fun.
quality player, though.
It is what it is.
He's unbelievable.
22.
That team plays. That team plays well. Yeah. Do you know why? You know why I fell in love with that team? You see that part at the first 20 minutes of the game where like they're playing at the back, like from the goal kick, and they stick it to that.
Yeah.
They keep sticking. Even they lose the ball.
Yeah.
But because once they get out of that press,
Yeah.
then they're out.
Hey,
That's
Bono?
the game. Like that's that. Oh, what a goal!
Bono.
But they actually have a game plan. They're
Yeah.
not saying about the coaching. They actually have a game plan. They're not just out there just freestyling. Because even when it's not working, they stick to the same thing.
Yeah.
They go the right back takes it back in. They'll look. They play it in a certain shape and they stick to it and they keep going back to it.
One
Keep going
thing-
back to it.
You know what I haven't seen a lot? You know when people say underdogs and stuff like that? Yeah. I've never seen it from the start, like how good the underdogs can be. In the first 30 minutes, bro, wallah, you could tell that they're gonna win this game.
Yeah.
You could tell they were like dominating everything, bro.
Yeah.
I think they've only caught
so
one
much,
goal, haven't they?
I think one goal the whole
We
tournament.
scored an own goal.
Yeah, it was own goal.
Since the coach took over, we only conceded one own goal, and that was the Canada.
Yeah.
He's never conceded. Defensively, that defensive block that he created, the monsters that he created at the back, Bono having there, and I don't know what this guy eats for breakfast, but
He's
the way
unbelievable,
He's smiling
bro.
all the time, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's unbelievable.
Like he's
bro.
getting pressed, and he's like, "Oh, good, don't
And
worry
you know,
about
after
it."
the
You know,
game, after the game, he just stayed there. Stayed in the field.
he's
He
the
waited
most
for like
humble man.
half
Him,
an
you
hour
got
for
him, and Inseri to play for Sevilla. Inseri as well. I think he's 24, 25 years old. He gets a lot of stick. Before the World Cup coming in, he was in a very, very bad form. The whole country's like, "Why are you picking him?" And the coach came back, he's like, "That's our son. We got to protect him going into this." And now he's our all-time scorer in the World Cup, 3 goals. He scored last World Cup against Spain, 2 goals this World Cup. And for me, seeing him like that and all the players going to their parents and hugging them.
That's
Yeah,
the only thing I love about this team.
That's
Wallah.
so beautiful
Just makes
because
you
the
feel like
coach,
part of it.
even the coach, you see the coach going kissing his mum. He's saying,
Yeah.
"Duru niya," like "Khudur dart al-walidin," like your blessings from your parents and everything will happen. He said, "If Allah is with us, the ball's
All
gonna."
right, easy now.
Yeah.
Wallahi, there's nothing to love more about this team.
he
Allah
said-
is team, bro.
He
They're
said-
playing the knife right
No,
together.
he said when Allah's with us,
Man, this is the first time
ball-
we're giving Darryl on this channel, by the way. Keep going.
Yeah, when Allah's with us, the ball's gonna hit the bar. The ball's gonna hit the bar and go out against Canada. Hit the bar, went out. Against Spain, hit the ball, went out Serbia. Everyone was like, bro.
No, I'm really. The first game. The first game, I spoke to my shit about him. And I apologize to the second game before anything. Remember, I called you.
Yeah.
You were the only one, by the way, speaking shit.
I called him.
Yeah.
No, look at
Nah, I didn't know.
We didn't believe in him, but this guy talk shit.
I took shit, but I called. But after the second game, hey, listen. After the second game, I called him straight. I'm like, hey, cause this team's fire. After the second game, so I didn't hop on after they made it out and shit.
Yeah.
I told him second, I'll go, but this team's actually a good team.
You might hate this going, but wallah, what a time to win the world. If they win it, what a time to win it.
If we're in the final,
Muslim country.
No, stop it.
Wallahi,
They'll just say it's rigged.
everything is perfect. Wallahi, for us.
Wallahi.
Now, what Morocco is doing so good is they go game by game. They don't think about. They weren't thinking about France. They just go. All right, now we got France.
But they got an ugly opponent, bro. France is an ugly draw for them.
I wish Mbappe, best friends.
That's scary. You know why? Because I remember Vinicius Jr. put Hakimi in a blender so many
That
times.
was only that one run that he did. The rest, he put him in his pocket.
In
I watched
both
that game.
games, home and away. Real Madrid played them. Wallahi.
I'm not gonna comment anything, Sharif, because I love Morocco. I'm not gonna comment.
That's what I hope he does really well against Mbappe, wallahi.
Which he will.
But it's the underdogs thing, bro. As if when you watch that game from the start, wallahi, you can't say you guys are underdogs, bro. You guys smoked them, bro. That looks. They look like you're just gonna win the game easily.
Yeah.
He's actually went blow for blow.
Yeah, we did.
Before you do, I said this to you, I think, off camera the other day. I was like, this is what I feel. The most talented football players in the world behind the Brazilians.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zidane.
I said that a million times, bro. It's the French immigrants, most of them, those guys.
I think it's a cultural thing as well. I feel like I'm not bragging anything, but being a Moroccan as well, we have this.
They have a swagger to their game.
It's not swagger. It's just this competitiveness, bro. It's in your blood.
And the
best player you've seen is Amrabat coming out as well, seeing every single thing. I was so proud of every second ball. You don't just see one player, bro. You see one or two or three even. Hakimi's up wide, the centre backs covering him. Every single thing they won it. And most of these players are playing injured. The coach came and said, the scary thing is we're not even 100%.
But do you reckon the injuries is too much now? I think they run their course.
But they got 3 days break now?
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
But also, I got to give Roses the left back. He plays in Portugal and he plays in Moroccan League, bro. The left back that assisted the goal. He came on now. He's been looked at by Atletico Madrid. So just
I wouldn't be surprised actually. Atletico
Alhamdulillah, bro. After this World Cup,
I love these players gonna get picked up.
Yeah, I think so because.
But is it coming home, Sharif?
Listen, game by game.
See what I'm saying? I don't like this one light.
No.
I don't like this one light.
Honestly, I've been like this the whole game.
That's how underdog has to be, Kaz. You know, hey, Hassan, you know the underdogs always game by game, Kaz.
I believe.
It's not that way. That means wallah, we tried to have
No.
Pick, is it coming home?
Before we give our predictions, just finally, Portugal, the GOAT, his last World Cup.
Not the GOAT. This wasn't GOAT, bro.
No, it was. I actually felt really bad. Like I was celebrating, seeing him cry.
Oh, that killed me, bro.
If you're a football fan, if you love football, no matter what you can say, he is one of the greats. What he did to football, he brought a whole
100%.
generation of fans.
Yes, he did.
He changed it. Yeah, he changed
everything, bro.
Because Ronaldo brought people's football, not Cristiano.
No,
That's your era.
That's your era.
That's your era. There's another era as well after that. You know.
CR7, but seeing him walk out like that, now he's got no club. Thinking about, I saw him.
Beautiful, wallah. And Ronaldo, you've been a great scorer.
He's got no club.
You've been a great scorer. Now go away, bro.
Go
away, wallah.
This is gonna live on YouTube forever. So you want to say anything for Ronaldo's legacy? You want to say go away and bullshit like that?
He's the greatest scorer of all time.
Yeah, that's it. Why would you say go away then?
Come on.
In our generation,
In
our generation, he's the best player ever.
Better than Messi?
No.
Way better than
Now fall
Messi.
back.
Way
Until
better
he
than
just
Messi.
went to Juve, before that, don't say goal scorer only. This guy was one of the
Even
best
with Juve, cuz. Even with Juve.
players.
He's the greatest scorer of all time, and he's had a great career, wallahi. But he ended his career. He ended his career coming off the bench, bro. You know what I mean? Messi's gonna end his career the way the true legends end their career, like Zidane, like R9, like them niggas.
Is Pirlo a legend?
Huh? I love Pirlo, bro. Who? Pirlo won the World Cup, nigga. What did Ronaldo win?
When did he go at the end of
MLS.
What did Messi win?
No.
What did Messi win?
Listen, at his peak, he carried his team to World Cup final and won the World Cup. What did Ronaldo do?
Euros and won the Euros.
What?
What's wrong with the Euros? What? Was Confederations Cup coming in the Euros?
What did Messi win? Nothing.
Shut up, man.
He won the Copa America, bro.
He didn't win nothing.
He's 7-time Ballon d'Or winner.
I'll tell you right now, if Cristiano Ronaldo was born in the 80s, niggas will be just drinking the Kool-Aid day in, day out.
Pele's record's gone.
Yes, you would. Because you were nostalgic. Oh, Ronaldo this, Ronaldo. That's what you would say.
No,
he's living here right now. He's with
Well,
us,
that's
he's
not. Well,
playing.
that's not.
why.
I'm not like you. That's why I started to you guys. Because you guys think that everything that happened today is the best, and everything that happened yesterday, the one is good. That's what you guys think.
And this, you think the stuff that happens to man
No,
is
I
the best,
don't.
huh?
I think I
No, you don't.
I don't.
You think Onana's a good player?
He's a good player. Wallah, he is.
Did he even play? Wallah?
Who? No, he did, but that whole team was
Asman,
trash.
who's better, Neymar or Ronaldo?
But shout out to Ronaldo, man.
Like
That
you
was
guess in the
sad, man.
comparison.
No, definitely.
The shit is comparisons ever.
Nah, I love Ronaldo.
You compare a player to the exact same player. No, we don't.
No,
We compare situations.
Neymar, you know
I'm
who you compare Neymar to? A player that's kind of like
I tell you, I'm
João Felix plays
I'll give you a good resume.
in those
Wallah,
areas.
I won't be
Neymar can
quiet.
play
I won't be
right,
quiet.
left and up top.
I'm-
And 10.
if we pull-
João
if-
Felix can do the same.
If
So
we
you
pull
can
two
play them.
resumes, if we pull two resumes right now, Neymar and Rafael Varane would look better.
Yeah, because you guys are going with
He's
resume.
not-
trophies.
he's not- yeah.
Trophies.
No, I disagree with that because Varane's been great, but it's more of a trophy argument.
No, it's
See, I'm with you.
not about trophy. In 20 years, in 20 years time, people, in 20 years,
You
and
just
20.
see the champions.
Don't you remember an outstanding performance by him? Like, by Varane. Yeah.
No, by Neymar. Cause, do you remember Kaka? A lot of people don't remember Kaka.
Yeah, we do.
You guys don't. Do you speak about him? Do you speak about him? Do you ever mention his name? You don't.
Do you? You haven't mentioned
I don't. I don't.
Show
But
us what.
that's what's gonna happen with Neymar in 20 years. Nobody's gonna mention his name.
Get idea.
People will forget that he even touched football.
For me,
before.
not as much of an impact as Ronaldo, but Neymar's got a whole generation as well. All these young kids here.
Yeah.
Brother, you want to be like Neymar one day?
No, please say that.
Yeah? You like Neymar? No, I'm telling you. No, Neymar's got a whole generation as well. Have you
Don't let
seen?
him talk shit like
No,
that.
honestly.
Let him, please. Let him be.
Like he was gonna give a great example.
Yeah.
You
No,
ruined
but I'm
everything.
just saying he's got a whole generation as well coming up. Neymar's gonna be around for a long time, and it's just sad that, like I said, football has been unfair to him. But it is what it is. Ronaldo, I'm sorry, but where's the airport? This way. This way. There.
Cristiano Ronaldo is a guy. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He's the second greatest player of all time. It's on record. I've said this, and I'll still say it.
What a
He's the
career,
goat.
bro.
He's a goat.
Second?
Freaking
Why do you say
career,
second?
bro. What a career. Full stop.
Hassan, it's Joe Felix, and you guys consume too much Sky Sports. That's a problem. This guy is the biggest rubbish collector of all time.
No, that's because he plays for Atletico Madrid, Kaz, and you're Real Madrid.
No.
He plays right back for Atletico Madrid. He plays right back. The whole team's bringing the right back or left back. The whole team.
He does it too.
Simeone doesn't even start him. That's how bad he is, wallah.
He needs to play in a different club, Kaz.
He's not that good. You guys think the player is good because the English media talk about him always.
give a shit about
Gary
him.
never says,
No,
English
bro, you
media.
can just tell by play the way he but he's a natural number 10, bro.
Nah, he was not.
He's a bro. Honestly.
There's a player that he just mentioned, and wallahi, when I was watching this, I don't know why, but it just crossed my mind. Kaka. This guy reminds me of Kaka a lot.
Yes.
João Felix.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I don't.
Nah,
He's very close to
Come
him.
on, man. How
He
can
looks
you
like
compare
him.
No,
this?
so
he
weird.
does. He does. Now, when he was upcoming, they were comparing him.
They have pictures with each other.
Have you seen that Benfica run that he had? Have you seen that Benfica run he had? João Felix when he was coming
unbelievable.
up? But I think he was
Yeah, but
18
who
or
else had a
something.
good run just with Benfica? I'll tell you who else had a good run. Darwin Nunes. Where is he now?
Are you saying he's bad at all?
I'm not
Sorry,
saying
don't
he's bad.
question Hassan.
No, I'm not saying
There's
he's
no
bad.
point,
Like,
wallahi.
شوف أنا أقول لك حاجة.
But
Look
to
at-
play
look
in
at-
Liverpool, you need to fit a system.
I'll give you a good example right now.
I haven't given up on him. You given up on him?
No.
I'll give you a good example right now.
I don't think he's shit.
Look at Jude Bellingham, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good example right now. In the last 9 years, Bayern Munich have been winning the Bundesliga, yeah? I'd say he's an exceptional player if he breaks that
In his
record.
position, yeah.
In position,
In his position, yeah.
He's playing against a juggernaut, bro.
They're saying he's the star of the league now.
Yeah, but he's playing against a juggernaut outside.
See, that's what he's saying.
He's a star league.
He had a good game against Iran and against Wales, against USA. Games that they were gonna win anyways. Even if he didn't start, they're gonna.
Listen.
Today was the test.
Before the World Cup, you see the Champions League run that he had as well? for
Yeah,
Dortmund?
he's captaining the club, yeah.
Bro, he's scoring goals against City. He's scoring goals
Don't do that every
This
game.
World
No.
Cup is the World Cup. We found out Jude Bellingham was the truth.
One thing I gotta give roses to, Hakim Ziyech.
My nigga.
Now, all these Chelsea
Better than
fans,
Neymar.
I swear to God, and I stood with him. I don't support Chelsea. I don't support
Wallahi,
Chelsea.
I did too.
But I stood with this brother, and I said, just his left foot is better than
Wallahi,
any attacker in Chelsea. Just his left foot. But that's all. All I gotta say is Chelsea have a curse with attackers. Aubameyang going there now, not performing. Sterling going there right now, not performing. I don't know what's wrong with Chelsea in the system, but they need to realize.
top 5 best players in the world or not?
Listen.
Stop saying these questions.
I love Ziyech. He's my favorite player, but
Let him, you know, he should go. He should join the Moroccan boys in Sevilla.
I think for me, AC Milan.
Last week we had such a good episode.
This week, this game.
I can't speak serious.
I mean, last week, wallahi, and I'll say this on camera, it was the first time we ever received positive feedback about our football knowledge, and because he wasn't here, I'm back.
I feel dirty, Azam, because some guy in the comment section said that my information was wrong. Please, Shavna corrected me today.
That's what I heard. It's not a fact. Someone told me. Like, hey, now thank you for doing this for Africa. Now we got 6 teams. I'm like, this guy was right. No way. But all I gotta say, Ziyech, I've never seen him play like that. Defensively, putting in the kilometers that he does.
Pretty hard.
That's too much.
All jokes aside, I always ready, man.
And he's not playing to his strengths too, boys. Like receiving the ball. No, like in Moroccan team right now, you're not seeing him like the attacking that you see of him. Like
do you reckon they should move him as a number 10, like to the middle?
Nah, for me, his strength, boys. If you watch him play, stay wide, get that look up.
Yeah, and he's got a whip on him. He's got a wand on him.
Hey, you know one criticism I have? He takes too long to get to the box. Yeah. Have you realized that he's never like in the box?
When he receives the
ball,
ball,
he always comes later after the guy runs and he does this and he just stands there like he should have played the ball.
Yeah.
So Azam who's winning the World Cup? Who's winning? No.
We are winning the World Cup.
Hold on.
Please.
Wallahi, enough.
Sharif, please tell them how many players today played their first game. Tell them, Bilal. Against Portugal. There's some players today that played their first game with Morocco. Yeah.
Wallahi, there was
There's 3 players that played their first game ever.
The first game?
In the World Cup, yeah.
They're starting?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those players already played before.
In the World Cup?
Yeah, they're playing in the World Cup.
This is what happens when you bring false information.
When you jump on the bandwagon.
Dari, one of them, that's it. The centre back that came on.
I said be quiet, bro.
Just one. The other 2, they used to come off the bench.
We need to have a fact checker, Allah Lazim, every time. Anyhow.
Anyway,
there was one. I'll give you. There was one.
Yeah,
Dari, and that's it.
I think they're coming home.
That guy came on.
Coming home. We take it to our Ribatkas. Our capital. We take it to Deckers.
Do you know what was funny? After the game, you got the 3 Moroccan centre backs to play in the league. Ronaldo's crying. They look at him. Hey, can I have your shirt? He's like, get out of my face.
Yeah, I saw that,
He's
bro.
walking They're holding him like, give me your shirt.
Was he asking for the shirt? I thought he was trying to console him. I was like trying to say good luck.
No, they're saying, give me your shirt. Wallahi, they're asking for the shirt. Yeah, he's like, leave me alone. I'm crying right now. When Pepe missed that header, one of the centre backs got him.
Because the one he's top like the last.
Did you see what he did when Pepe missed the header? Kissed his head like, come here.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I was crying, bro.
Morocco versus Pepe, that's his last World Cup. Pepe, massive respect to Allah for you.
Wallahi, for that career?
39 years old.
Wallahi, no. I hated him. Wallahi, obviously,
I love him.
I hated him.
He goes 99 years old.
He's old. He looks like 99, cuz.
He's 39.
But the goal he scored against Switzerland, ya Allah.
You know, when I see him running, I just think, what is going to happen to him?
He looks old, cuz. And by the way, he's Brazilian. You know that, yeah? Pepe is Brazilian.
I think most Portuguese people are like that, bro.
Anyhow,
but he's actually from Brazil.
Let's finish off. Morocco versus France, boys. Who are we saying?
Unfortunately, I'm.
No, France. The midfield is better than Morocco.
We doubted Morocco against Spain. We doubted them again in the last game. Wallah, I think it's about time that we think that these.
Okay, so you pick Morocco?
Of course.
Azam?
This is tough, but I think.
We're winning the World Cup.
My mind is telling me France, but my heart is telling me Morocco. But like Mbappe guy. Yeah, that Mbappe guy, bro. He's just too much.
It's just him.
That's the thing that's scaring me.
It's not going to be Mbappe, I think. I think it's going to be Griezmann or Giroud that can win the game.
Ashraf Hakimi is injured. He can't stride. He can't sprint. You watch him in the game. He's a fast boy. He does not sprint.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm saying Morocco. Let's go.
You know what I hope though?
Yeah, it's going to be Morocco. Boys. We're going to win the World Cup.
I think if Morocco win, I think they will go penalties. But the thing for me that's scary is Dembele and Mbappe.
That nigga, come on now.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, I changed
France it is. I personally, I was saying it before this. I would rather versus England because England. England is beatable.
Serious? I'm being serious now. Yeah, no jokes aside. The France midfield is very, very, very weak. Unorganized, and it's all shambles, guys.
But do you know why I'm speaking like this? Because of our injuries. That's why. Because our players are not 100%, bro. Now it's taken. Our defensive wall is gone. Like the 2 main centre backs injured, and it's questionable if they're gonna start.
You have the entire stadium is with you, the entire country is with you, and the players. The players feel it. The manager is good too. He's aware of all the injuries and he's aware of everything, and he's managed every single game. Don't forget they played Romelu.
Don't forget a lot of things.
I'll mention names for you now. Romelu Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, Carrasco, Ronaldo. Who else? Alfonso Davies.
Where are we going? What's your point?
My point is they played a lot of great players played against them, and they still couldn't
If you
score.
think about it, our run is actually crazy.
The run's insane, yeah.
Belgium, Spain, Portugal, like beating all these like. For me, yesterday I was looking around my boys, and I'm like, how is this even possible?
Well, if Dembele,
I'm gonna cut it out.
If Dembele, that's okay. If Dembele or Mbappe or Giroud, if they manage to get past the defense, my man, the octopus, Bono will be there, and he'll stop everything.
That was worth it.
Inshallah, inshallah.
It's okay, Azza?
No, that's worth it.
Hassan, who you saying, Hassan?
Anyways, quickly, Sharif, your prediction for the game?
France 3-1, bro.
Sharif?
Say
no need for the scores, but just a team who's gonna win.
I think we'll take it. Yeah.
Allah, inshallah, wallahi, I really want to.
We'll take it.
But
I'm praying because I think
Morocco, inshallah, Morocco win. Inshallah, but 2-1 France.
I think
that's not how inshallah works.
You guys are sellouts, wallah.
if we come this far, and now even the players were saying after the game, they were like, we gotta go for it. Like, now you come all the way to the semi-finals.
Let me say something. They win this game.
But no matter what, we're gonna play another game, and we might even finish third, like Belgium did, and Belgium celebrated like they won the World Cup.
Belgium is different, cause Belgium are not alpha males; they're beta males.
I hope.
What the hell was that?
I hope these guys.
Red pill talk.
I hope.
We're the Atlas Lions, cuz we're gonna win it. We're going. Dear Nia, cuz.
And if this guy doesn't get a citizenship with Australia, hey, Morocco is there.
Hey, you're welcome. Well, I'll take you with me.
Yeah, we'll take you.
You'll take it.
But if Morocco start the game, wallahi, like how they started the last game, I see.
They're gonna win. Wallah, Azam, don't tap dance.
I think they'll definitely win, wallahi.
Thank you.
They just need to start off like that, wallahi.
Yeah.
Because they shouldn't sit off. We thought they were gonna sit off against this Spain and against these guys now. Like they should go for it from the start, wallahi.
Yeah, Spain. I knew they were gonna sit up the whole time. Portugal's gonna be much more open.
The other team wouldn't have any confidence like that. They'll buckle straight away. Wallahi, and you need that to happen from the start of the game, bro.
Yeah. I think it's hard for us to break us down defensively is very, very hard.
What about the boys here? Morocco? Come on, Shadia.
That's the truth, all that. But Morocco, please bring it home, man. We need to see this.
We need
to see
Africa.
history. I want it for history.
But they've already made history because it's the first African team to get this far.
That's already, but we want more history now. We want Africa now. Khalas.
Well, I think Dwayne needs to jump on you guys. You guys are like this.
Don't worry. If Sharif accepts, that's it. We don't need it from you. That's it.
I'm handing our citizenships out here.
Anyhow, that was today's video. If you liked it, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And also Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. Don't listen to this guy. It's there, and it sounds amazing.
I listen to it in Spotify, guys.
We'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. You other niggas look confused. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Nigga, I got the sauce. I got the juice. Watch. I got the juice. Watch. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce.